welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. My name is Jennifer and welcome to my channel. We will be putting together the stocking as if we have no instructions, and if you haven't seen my first tutorial, I will link it down below so you can check that out. The stocking that we're working on is called Coolin It Santa on the beach. Pretty cool. We're going to assemble the first half of the stocking, so I will show you all of the top here as well as the umbrella, and I'm going to stop about the umbrella. So I will show you step by step how to put it together. Luckily these kits come with stamped and numbered felt pieces, so you don't have to worry about it. Every piece is numbered, which is really nice, so you can just, even if you don't have any instructions and you have all the felt, you can just go by number and kind of figure it out. So even if you're not working on this particular kit, that's the way I would do it. So if you want to learn how to put this particular stocking together, please keep watching. Here is the very first felt piece that we will be working on, and we will be putting the sun, well obviously we'll cut it out first and then we'll put the sun on, and then we'll start on the palm tree. And the palm tree number 3 is the trunk of the tree, and then we'll put the leaves on last. So here's the sun, and it does have a little bit of a 3D effect, and here we're going to applique it with one strand of gold thread. And I kind of use the beads as a marker to kind of space my stitching. So if you're new at the applique stitch and there's a lot of beads on your piece, the best way to learn how to space your stitches is to kind of go with the spacing of the beading. That's how I kind of learned. So this is the applique stitch that I'm showing you here, and I'm going to finish it off camera and I'm going to skip ahead. Alright, so I used a pin to put the palm tree on my felt piece so it doesn't move around, and I am using 3 strands of a dark brown to do the stitch. Now I'm doing a straight stitch for these X's, and I'm just barely going on the edge of the piece so it stays, and I'm actually doing the straight stitch directly onto my piece. I find it's a lot easier to do it this way rather than to try and do the straight stitch on just by itself and not on the blue felt. So this way you're able to tack it on and it looks kind of cool when you're done. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other tree. So I'm just going to show you this first tree, and then I'll skip ahead and show you the second tree. Okay, so here are the leaves that I was talking about. These took forever to cut out. So I wanted to show you what they looked like, and there's 2 sides to them. We're not stuffing these because I will not be stuffing them. Cutting them out was already a headache. I don't want to end up stuffing it too. So we're just going to do 2 pieces, and I went ahead and put on the first one, and I tacked it on in the corners. And I wasn't very consistent, so just to kind of give it more of a flow, I don't know how to describe it. Basically, this is what it looks like before you put it on. Here's the front, and here's the back. So you can see all my stitches, they're pretty consistent, but when I actually tack it onto the blue felt, I do it sparsely, so it kind of has, it's a little bit more loose, and it looks like it's kind of free. Anyway, that's the best way I can describe it. So here are the 2 palm trees that are completely done, and we're going to be putting on the rest of the stocking, which is number 9. And we're going to cut this out and attach it to the first piece. And I went ahead off camera to attach these 2 pieces together with the applique stitch. Make sure that the thread is the same color. And we'll be putting on the water next. Most of these pieces will already be prepared, so all you'll need to do is cut them out. These are 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 for the umbrella. Now, here's what they look like on, and each piece is stuffed just enough to create effect. I also added the beads to the end, as well as the outline stitch in between each color. And this is just going off of the picture that I have. So we're going to add the pole, and these lines are actually for later on. So here is the umbrella pole that we're going to attach. And real quick, I just wanted to show you how to make a cord. Grab, in this case we're using 2 strands of black thread. Grab some tape, tape the end to one. I usually use a table or end table or the desk, but I was at my table, so I just used my table. So I grabbed a pen, twist it until you feel like it's tight enough, and then use the pen for twirling. This piece that I'm doing is a little bit shorter than normal. This one's for the sunglasses, for Santa's sunglasses later. But you will need to use the same method for the umbrella, so that's why I'm showing you. And then when you're done, make sure you knot the end so that it doesn't unravel, and then you can trim it however you like. So that's how you make the cording. It's actually not that hard. You just need to find a space that you can do it. The cording for the umbrella is a lot longer, so you might need a little bit more space to tie it. For the umbrella portion, I also used 2 strands for the cording and did the same thing as I did previous, but I used a lot longer string this time. And I just used the regular needle and threaded it there, and I'm just kind of eyeballing the cord on where to go, and I'm just coming up kind of where I think will look good, and I just make sure that the cord ends below the pieces that are going to be going on top of them, so you don't see the end, if that makes sense. It'll make sense later on when you see the pieces on top. So it looks like, you know, the umbrella is open like you would see in real life. And it's a cool, I like the way it turned out. I've never used cording like this before, so I really liked the effect. It looks really real, like an actual umbrella, which is cool. So you can see that I'm kind of weaving in and out, and I'm placing the ends of the cord as close as I can to the dotted line, so I'm not wasting any extra cording just in case I need it, which in this case, this ended up being plenty. So if you wanted to go further up, you could. This last one, I had to kind of guess, so I kind of guessed right around there. And you know what? If you end up, you know, putting it in an area where it doesn't quite hide the stamp, you can always take your needle and rub the stamp off so you don't see the stamp. I ended up doing this later on because a couple of them I could see the stamp still, so then I didn't want that to be a part of it. So knot in the back like normal, and take your scissors, cut off the end, and then we're going to add the top layer of the umbrella. We're going to put 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 on, and I'm going to just do the same thing as I did on the bottom, except I'm not going to add the outline stitch on top. So the outline stitch is only for the bottom, and that is what the umbrella looks like, completely finished, and it looks so good. So as you can see, we are finished with the umbrella, and in my next tutorial we'll be putting together the chair and Santa, so look out for that. And I am filming in my house today because it is kind of cloudy and yucky outside, and this is the only time it's quiet. Yes, I have quiet time, thank goodness, because if I don't have quiet time, I kind of go insane. So I am filming in my house and at my desk and working on other projects. I'm really excited to continue this stocking, and if you have any questions, please comment down below. I would love to answer any questions that you have, as well as check my description box for my GoFundMe link for my business fundraiser that I'm doing, as well as check out my Etsy. Currently, so my Etsy link is also in this description. There's no listings, so if you actually want to contact me for one of these stockings to make for you, please You can either comment or email me or message me on Etsy. I've had people reach out to me in all types of ways: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, word of mouth. So if you want me to make you a stocking, please check out my Etsy link down below. Go to request custom order to start a conversation and a request. So you can actually request custom orders through my store. Currently I don't have anything listed because I don't have any inventory. So right now I'm just taking requests as they come, and I don't have any kits, so we'll have to order them off, either Mary Stockings or Amazon or Bucilla or Plaid or whatever. Also check out all the links down below that are affiliate links to support my channel, and I just get a very small commission off of those if you decide to purchase anything from Amazon through my link. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Subscribing is absolutely free. It just lets me know that you guys like what I put out and all my content. And the like button is for the YouTube algorithm, so that YouTube knows that you guys like my stuff, so they'll recommend more things. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! My name is Jennifer, and this is the second tutorial in the no instructions tutorial. My goodness.